Hello. I think I'll do another 2D tutorial, and this is something I've been doing for a very long time, and I don't really see this done often. Maybe in the realm of pixel art, where I definitely pick this up in terms of creating color spectrums or prepping a palette. This also comes from me learning oil paintings traditionally, where you always kind of want to prep your palette. Takes a while, but anyway, here's what you can end up doing is find images you like the color of, and then you can convert that into a color wheel, or you can just save off the palette the web generates. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I've saved here a series of images, screen caps, from shows I like and the colors that really are appealing to me. And this is something that you can use on generally anything. I find it best when it's done on animated shows because there's a lot of flat colors that it's easy to generate palettes from. So how do we convert this into the palette of these images? Well, if we go into File, this is Photoshop 2021. So File, and it's in the legacy options. So I think it's in Export and Save for Web Legacy, which you can use with Alt-Shift-Control-S. So let's start with this one. Alt-Shift-Control-S, and you can see here it generates a palette. What can you do with this? Well, if you click on this, you can just save off the color table and load it into your swatches here to be used. But you can also sort it by popularity. So what's the most used color here? You can sort out by luminance, brightness, or you can sort out by hue, which makes more sense. You can also limit the number of colors. You can see here, and you can start seeing what happens here too. Some really nice dithering effects as well. And you generate a palette here. So let's just say, for the sake of this demonstration, we'll keep it at 64. Seems to be a good number. So we'll keep it at 64. Keep it nearest neighbor, that's fine. And we're going to save the color table. Now you can save these color tables anywhere. This is currently my app data local, but I'm just going to save this as Venus Wars 01. Save that out, and we can cancel out of that. And we'll do that for each one here. Control Shift Alt S, generates a palette, and I think I said 64 was good. This looks great. We'll save this. Save color palette. 01. Save that out. Cancel. Next one over. This is my favorite palette here. 64. Looks great. Save color table. And again, you can save this to a folder. You don't have to save it there. Okay, so we've saved these palettes off. And just to show you, if you're using Photoshop, you can go in here and you can load your swatches in here. Well, it's kind of changed a bit. Let's see. View. Color. No. Huh. Oh, here. Color. Legacy swatches? Nope. Color. Import swatches. You see, it's .aoc.act, and if you navigate to the folder, we can load these in right here, and you can see our palette's loaded here to be used. But if you want it in a handy color wheel, we can convert these colors to use these. Now, how to do that is we have to go to Image Mode, Index Color. You can see here it's in Previous. We can go to Custom, Load, and we'll just load our palette in. So let's say Venus War 1, okay, and there it is. We have our little color palette. So I'm going to save that out here so we can see the differences. Go back, we'll do for each one. So again, M mode, in mode, index color. We're using the previous one, we don't need to. Custom, load. We'll use the princess, okay. Here's the other color palette. Paste that in. and we'll load the next one. Mode. Oops, mode, index color, previous. Now we don't need that. We'll go to load, and we will load triplets. Okay, this is, I love this color palette. Control C, and paste that. And there we go. We have 3 separate color palettes, or color wheels, based on screenshots. Now this may not be one-to-one, may be missing some color here, but it's kind of nice to be like, oh, I like analogous colors, or here are the complementaries, the tints, and you can always access this here. This is something I like to do when I just don't know what colors to use, but I know the color palette I want, and I find it easier than just having a screen cap out like this, because what tends to happen with me is like I'll start looking at my drawings like, oh yes, I would like the skin color, so I'll like pick ready skin color here, or like, oh, the clothes, oh yeah, let me just choose this one. So this design's already informing me how I should color the other, or my own drawing, as opposed to something more abstract like this. Then I can have more creativity. At least that's how my mind works. And the cool thing with this stuff is you can import this into other programs. I also use Clip Studio. I kind of prefer Clip Studio. So let me just drag this over here. Whoops. I have 2 screens. Sorry about that. And just trying to doodle something. But it's like, oh man, I really want to use those color palettes. Well, you can just, kind of paste the palettes in here. Or you can load in the color swatches over here. And I think this takes in ACT, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. I may have to pause the video. Is this the one? Let's see. Add, duplicate, change name of settings. Yes, I might have to look into how to do that, but I know it is possible to, oh, here we go, import color set, all supported formats. You can see the color sets here. I actually have some older ones, that's crazy. But if I go here, oh, sorry about that. Let's try and find these color palettes again. And let's go here. Load. Save this. Go back to here. Oops. That's what happens when you have so many programs open. Kind of confused which is which. There we go. Then we'll go back to this. Import color set. Paste this in here. No matches. Interesting. I think we'll have to switch it out. Anyway, I think we can export these out. See, now I'm curious. Let's see. Export selected. Export selected swatches. ACO. Here we go. Yeah, we need to see. So we have to import it into Photoshop. It's import here and then export it out as an ACO. So let's say Venus Walls. ACO. Save that. Go back to Clip Studio. Import. Color set. Paste this in here. And there it is. Alright, hopefully this helped in terms of helping you find new colors to explore. This is how I learn when I'm trying to figure out colors and try to explore it. Alright, thank you.